And there we go. We are online. We're going to get everything shared in Hangouts too while I'm at it. So give me a second. I'll get everything put in the Hangouts. I'll get the StreamYard key in there anyway. There we go.
Hey, Horse, what's happening?
Not much. Oh, hang on. Give me a sec.
Hello.
I'll be right back. I
How's it?
gotta go get some salt. I gotta go get some salt, put in the water softener, and go take care of some other business. But be the master of the events.
I will be the court jester of the horse show.
Yep. Thanks for the pre-show, guys.
Not a
We do
problem.
that every Friday is like a pump up for the streams. Like everybody, like we can get one person to do it each time. I think that'd be awesome. Hilarious.
That would be cool. Kathy, my day was a good day for a Friday. So, Horse got called away. He's got a couple little things to do, and I'm gonna be the master of ceremonies or the court jester or whatever falls in between. So let's just hang out here and we'll give Robert a few and we'll just talk about him while he's gone. So there's Brandon's back. Craig, Kathy, Willie CK's here. Harold's here. Big Top prime time now. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to be down there in the basement to catch some spiders and stuff. Make some new friends. Oh, Nate and Jay will be here. So, well, I hope everybody had a great week. It started out cold here in Ohio, and it actually ended up pretty nice. It's in the 40s today, but it rained all day. But I'll take in the 40s rain and in the teens and snow. So I was going to head out to the shop tonight and catch the live stream out there, but I just decided not to. I spent the day working on an F1 shitty four-wheel drive pickup truck. The actuators were locked in on the axles, not on the hubs. And for infinite wisdom.
Whoa, how long have I been down here?
Just a second.
I didn't know he added me up.
Yeah, he put you up. But, anyways, they in fourth infinite wisdom they use vacuum to actuate those wheel hubs. And
I figured if I'm doing this, y'all are coming with me, so I hopped on my phone.
All right.
There, now it's going good.
Hey, only the best.
I figured we're
Man,
gonna
I
throw
don't
the.
know if I can handle two horses.
The way I look, we're gonna fill the water softener, but y'all are coming with me. So yes, I'm still hosting the stream somewhat.
So make sure everybody that's coming in, you hit that big old thumbs up button for our buddy Horace here.
I always do that until someone says hit that button.
Yeah, we got 2 horsepower now.
Yeah,
We're
2
going-
horsepower.
We're working now, buddy.
When I start pouring, so I'm probably gonna mute the cam while I pour, mute the mic when I pour the bags.
There's Tater in the chat.
So if anybody's in the basement, you're gonna be there a while.
I like how he jumped on his phone, so if we said something crazy about him, he can hear us say it.
Well, that's cool, man. Got the pressure washer running.
I'm gonna mute the audio while I pour this bag, so I'll be back in a quick second.
All right.
Nice, Nate.
So now we can get the pressure washing stuff down there. Test it out.
Just don't do like I did and pressure wash your name into the driveway, and then the pressure washer gets gone. And then you're stuck with your name pressure wash in the driveway until another pressure washer comes in.
Hey, Nate, you can bring that pressure washer up here. My house needs pressure washed. I didn't do it last year. I got to do it about every year, and I didn't do it last year, so bring her on up. Oh, I was saying about the Ford F1 shitty wheel hubs. They're vacuum activated. Actually, they're deactivated. They're disengaged via vacuum. And if you lose vacuum to those hubs, they engage. Well, on this truck here, it's one we bought at work about a year or so ago. It actually had 2 bad spots in the vacuum lines. The actuator cylinder or solenoid was full of either rusty, muddy water or something like that, and one of the lines coming from the intake manifold was plugged up also. So I had a fun day deciphering that whole system and getting that all figured out. Oh, see, Craig, I got well water, so it just cost me a couple cents in electricity to pressure wash my house.
There we go.
I usually just get our big one from work and bring it home and go at it.
Oh, a little while ago, I played with the colors on the Chima here, so I changed everything to a nice, beautiful red color.
Cool.
For Will Horse.
And I'm not doing the hashtag no brakes banner until Stacy pops in.
Hey, Craig, the hubs worked fine. I could put my my Mighty Max or Mighty vacuum tester on it, and I could disengage the hubs and everything, and it held pressure, so they weren't leaking or anything. It was the 2 leaks in the line, and then that solenoid that was all gummed up and gunked up that was causing the issue. I had vacuum going in, I just couldn't get any vacuum coming out. See, like on the wheel hubs like that stuff, I'll get them directly from Ford. They may be more expensive, but I don't seem to have any problems with them when I do that.
Dang, Craig. Y'all's water must be high up there.
Yeah. Yeah, Craig, get yourself a big old water tank and go out and pump that water out of the lake and put a filter on it.
It might be
Cheaper in
worth
the long run.
y'all putting in some rain catching tanks.
Actually, there's a place around here, a little burg town. They passed an ordinance that you cannot have the rain barrels to catch the water.
Yeah, you know what? There's a lot of places doing that. Like the water from the sky belongs to the state or the city. It's crazy.
I made it.
Well, they were in a drought.
They
They were in a drought condition.
Yeah.
They didn't want people.
It was too immediate.
catching
Then I got off water softener. I was like, if I'm filling that water softener, everyone's coming with me. Group effort. Y'all didn't expect work tonight. Yeah, y'all didn't expect work tonight, did you?
Actually, Craig, we got a 400-gallon tank at work that we run our big pressure washer off of. It's about the same size that one Nate's working on, and it'll last about 45 minutes. Hey, Harold, thanks for stopping in, buddy.
It's just not a stream without Stacy here to derail it.
You know you gotta buy the mineral rights to your property in Texas to drill a well. My uncle's friend just went through that.
Huh. Why? Just in case it goes into the property next to it?
I guess in case you hit oil or something, because it's Texas. I don't know.
Yeah.
Craig, I want to say that pressure washer is 35 or 4,500 psi. I can't remember right off. We've got 3 of them. I can't remember what the big one is.
I need a wand for my pressure washer. My pressure washer works, but I don't have a wand for it.
There's Jay.
Craig, just try changing the tip on it and get a tip that uses less water. That's what we did.
Jay, there's a link to the panel in the Hangouts. You can look. I better let Jimmy know I'm live because usually Jimmy's usually always regular, so I better let him know I'm on.
Guys, we gotta leave here. If Jimmy shows up, we gotta leave here because only Jimmy and his friends are allowed on the panel.
You know what, Brandon? Now after that BS right now.
Hey, I can stay. I'm Jimmy's friend.
Jimmy says I'm his friend too, so I guess we'll just have to get over it.
Brandon, want me to get Brandon, want me to get your sister Amanda in here? Because we can do that.
Well,
hey, did anybody watch Redbeard's video today?
No.
Can't say I have.
He made a statement on the thing that he was going to put some slicks on his go-kart that he's building. He put a 30-horse motor on this more or less homemade go-kart, but he said he's going to put some slicks on the go-kart so he could kill some tires. I thought, man, how?
Yeah, I caught that, Craig, and I hate to tell him. I guess Horse is into older women, a little bit older than him.
Brandon,
And
you keep bringing up the Jimmy seeing things, friend. I'll let your sister come up here.
He's a Canadian, guys. So sorry, Horse.
Hey, you know what, Brandon? You bring up that Jimmy C thing one more time, I'll have her go in the studio and slap you to death.
My studio's got my deadlock on it. This is Colleen. I don't go out here at night without deadlocking my doors.
There's one thing I don't really have a need for. Brand new points and condenser for our old Briggs.
Oh yeah, I had a kit just like that I put in the same one that I put in the tiller last year. And then I got the one Boneyard sent me, which is the OEM one.
Oh, look at that. My night bat's working.
OEM.
See, my night bat's working. Because I've had problems with people wanting to spam. Some of my friends have spammed before. So I have the night bot running in there. Please do not spam the chat.
I'm gonna get in there and spam real quick.
You'll get timed out for 10 minutes if you say the same thing 20 times.
20 times?
Yep. 20. That's like the bare minimum Nightbot will let it go.
Really?
Yep.
Well, I've never been timed out.
I mean, I can go in there and I
What do
can
you think,
change
Ed?
it to be like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, a minute, 2 minutes. I could probably,
What
if
do you
I
think,
want
Ed?
to,
Do
and
I
I
need
want it
to
to be
try it?
really. I think one thing that'd be interesting to try out. One thing I think would be interesting to try out is Nightbot. So if I know I'm gonna do like a 2.5, 3 hour stream, it'll time someone out for the entire stream. That'd be
Oh.
hilarious. I think that'd be cool to try. See if it'd do it.
Let's see.
Oh, Craig, it is kind of ironic if you think about it that way.
Well, if you get timed out,
Like the way I match up is if you say the same word, like if you say the same word 20 times in a row, Nightbot's like, nope.
Sorry.
Hey, Brandon. Brandon, you know what? Spam is good. I've had it, and the local store still sells it.
It's good fried.
Oh, yeah. Fried spam put on a sandwich.
Spam and eggs and hot sauce. Woohoo!
Good stuff there.
Yep, that's an easy breakfast right there. You think about it. It's good enough for the troops. It's good enough for you. That used to be their big thing, like back in the day when they were running spam commercials. Like, if it's good enough for the troops, it's good enough for you.
You know what? Living in a military town, I have tried quite a few MREs, and a lot of them's not that bad, actually. I'm sure it's a acquired taste, but it's not that bad. And usually they come with Skittles.
I like.
No,
No, the way I like my sandwich is liverwurst, fried liverwurst put in a sandwich with some caramelized onion. Some good food.
Spam means it's squirrel, possum, and muskrat. Yeah, fried spam with mustard and Swiss cheese on toast. Johnson Logs in the house. Whoop whoop.
There's Johnson Logs.
I'll never forget back when I was in, we and obviously we had sea rations when I was in. I was in a while back, but we took a can and put it on the motor of the Jeep that I was driving to heat it up, and that sucker blew up, man. And,
my dad said that's how they used to do it on the tanks. They would set them up there.
Yeah, it blew up. It was kind of nasty.
Oh, yeah, here we go. I found the story behind Spam's name because what you said there had me a little curious. It says the name Spam was delivered from a contraction of spiced ham. The original variety of Spam was still available today, acknowledged as the spiced hamiest of them all. During World War II and beyond, the meat quickly became known in the UK as the acronym that stood for Special Processed American Meat. Oh, that's what it was, the spiced ham. That over there they call it Special Processed American Meat in the UK. Mix, where are you when we need you? Mix used to show up here a lot. Now it's just he's kind of been hiding for a while.
He's in bed right now.
There are times where I know when he was working the graveyard shift where he'd pop in.
Yeah.
Hey, Lucky.
Yeah.
There,
Hey,
there
Lucky.
goes Nate Bot again, catching up. No, at least I
Lucky,
actually have some videos on my channel now. It's about time I got some freaking videos.
Hey, I may have to bail out here in a minute. My wife should be pulling in any second.
Oh, yeah, she can't catch you on the computer.
No, it's not that. She's been working all day, so I need to kind of focus towards her.
Yeah, we got you. I was just pulling your leg.
Lucky always goes to bed early over there.
And say if it wasn't Lucky's bedtime, he could hop up here, but things he's probably gonna go to bed.
Look, it's Friday. You can stay up.
Yep. It's all right. I think Cheryl will let you join.
I'll put Cheryl up here. Lucky, you can stay in the background.
Oh. Okay. Just remember, do not let Monica know I am live. Because if she comes over here, we don't know what's gonna happen.
She wants you. She wants to see you smile.
Yeah, exactly. Every 5 minutes, like every 2 minutes, she said. Hopefully Jimmy got my message. I let Jimmy know. Come on, Jimmy. No, I can't. I can't say I didn't let Jimmy know.
I'm telling you, Craig. He likes older women. That's his thing. He likes them older.
He's just playing hard.
Well,
He's just playing hard to get.
That's it.
Well, it's Brandon. It probably won't be as bad as that day. I'm happy with you. My gosh. That stream will go down in infamy.
Lucky the link should be
I
in
must be
the.
a popular guy because. Yeah, see, I must be a
Guys, I
popular
gotta
guy
run.
because. Harold.
Y'all have a good night. I may check in on chats later. Talk to you later.
See you later. No, I must be a popular guy because of my diesel class. Every time someone needs help, they either go to our teacher, the parapro, or me.
Hey, my first ex-wife was 5 years older than me. My ex-fiance was 10 years older than me. So, ain't nothing wrong with older women.
Ed likes them with a little bit of experience. Sorry, I had to do that.
Hey. I like them with a little experience and a big bank account. What the hell?
Here you go. Everybody needs a sugar mama.
Yep. See, Ed, it's like that Christmas joke I always do. Like when Christmas time is coming, I want a fat bank account and a skinny stomach. Don't get the two mixed up. Yep. That's one thing I always keep hoping for. Maybe someday I'll get that year where that bank account gets nice and fat.
And usually when they're around my age, they got their own place, so I tell them to go home.
Oh, there's Lucky.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, it's
Lucky.
There's Lucky.
Yeah, we just came home. We took my daughter out for her birthday. Her birthday was Monday. Only time she had available was tonight for her night off.
There you go, Jay. This is what Jay said. As a friend told me find you a divorced woman. At least she has her own house already. There we go. We gotta do that as a quote. Tractor 5474 2020.
Tell her happy birthday for us, Lucky.
Yeah, she's 24 years old.
Hey, there you go, horse.
What is this night robot thing? Nightbot. I read it quick. It says, "Do not spam on the chat." I thought it said "spit on a chat." I had to read it twice.
No.
All right, I'm gonna go check on my
What's
dog.
Will? What's this night bot?
I don't know, Hoss. You're breaking
Done
up
something
there.
that
One
would
of
have,
my side or your side.
my side's okay. I got 2 bars of Wi-Fi and StreamYard's is holding out good, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna play do some Nightbot commands.
Oh, he's gonna see you, buddy.
How's it going, Ed?
Oh, pretty good. How you doing, Lucky?
Yeah, good, good. It's tired today.
Oh, there you go, Johnson. Older young, you spend your money regardless.
Axel.
Actually, I found out the older ones spend their money, and I spend my money.
Oh, there's the bear. There's the ratty bear.
What's going on, Willie, Craig, Johnson, Kathy?
Fresh out of his prison cage at the vet.
We found we. Well, what was wrong with the little guy? If you don't mind me asking.
HGE. He's a little bit tired from all the medicine, but he is starting to show his old self a little bit more. Begging for people food that he knows he can't get.
I thought I seen go-karts on here. Nate. Wasn't he up
Yeah,
here?
he was here for a while. I don't know where he went.
Yeah, he's
He
kicking
must
around.
gone out of here.
Tractor's
Missed
up
it.
there too. I missed
They ran out of here.
everybody tonight.
Well, Willie, I think that was Nightbot was set up for spam. Not unless there's something in spam saying that you did that Nightbot as wrong. Well, we need 2 more people for a full show. Where's Stacy at? Stacy, where are you? We need
He's
to
singing.
derail this. It won't be a stream. Won't be a stream unless it's derailed.
Stacy's singing karaoke tonight.
I say it's not a stream, and it's not a Friday night unless Stacy comes on and derails it.
So I got a Chinese tonight. I took her out to Chinese, and I got one of the fortunes. It says, "No one grows old by living, only by losing interest in living."
Very true.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I kept it.
Oh, that's right. I never showed you Tractor's original command, did I? Let's try something. Come on. This should work. See, I had a command for Tractor, but we never got the chance to use it. There we go. Let's see if Nightbot can pick up the command there.
It is.
There it goes. That was Jay's command. We just never got a chance to use it.
Sha-na-na-na, we're all crazy now.
We got 3 people going live tomorrow. Myself in the morning, Mick in the afternoon. And I forgot who was that night.
Brandon?
Brandon? Yep.
Yeah.
That night, yep. So whoever's in the chat that's not in the family small engine nation family, I'll be on at
We're gonna add another
10
command
o'clock
today.
Eastern time. Mick is what, 12?
Something like that, I think.
Yep.
Sometimes
Yeah,
he's on
Brandon,
when I
he's-
wake up in the morning. Of course, I wake up
Brandon's
somewhere it's
a
late.
late person. He usually does his when I'm in bed. I'm gonna have to try to stay up for the special thing that's going on.
You guys gonna say, Brendan, you still having your auction tomorrow night?
Yeah. So tomorrow won't be a regular small engine Saturday live stream like I usually do. It'll be we'll go back to it next Saturday, but it'll be an auction tomorrow night.
Boss, what are you working on over there?
His smile.
I'm working on typing up another command for Jay. He's gonna have 2 of them.
No, I see the front end on that wheelhouse body. Boss.
Yeah?
Yeah, I said I seen the front end on the wheelhouse body. What do you do? What'd you do? Lower it?
Yep, I lowered the back of it and I flipped the front axle, get the front end to drop.
Hold on, lost sound.
And it's got a 522 XI swept forward axle on it, so the tires sit like a little bit ahead of the hood.
Yep.
Like the back of the tires lined right up with the Kuhn mast on the hood.
Looks pretty cool with the picture like that.
It's diesel powered too.
That's nice. The diamond. Greg said, lucky.
Oh, I was reading the command here. Do.
Yeah, that should do it.
There we go. I got a new command for Tractor. I added a second command for him. I'll have to see if it should work. We'll just try it here.
So that's what I got up for auction, plus Kathy's soap bars. That mug, the fisherman, and the robot made out of stuff. I was going to do the lamp, but that lamp's really heavy. It'd be costly to ship.
Well, figure out what it costs to ship it. Start the bid off as what it costs for shipping.
That's what I was thinking.
Willie just got timed out again for what?
What the
I don't know.
heck?
What is he doing that's making Nightbot spam?
It's out on.
Read spam.
See, I don't use these filters on Nightbot because I already have 2 moderators for that. I use Nightbot to run links. That's it.
I didn't even see.
I have no
didn't even-
clue, Kathy.
I didn't even see Willie type anything.
Now,
The only thing I
moderators
have,
already know.
the only thing I have enabled is repetition, because some of my friends came in here and they kept saying something. I was like, I'm gonna do. So if those same kids show up, and because that's the night I only went live for like half an hour, and those kids came up. Brandon knows about that night, and he didn't know what to
Yeah.
do.
Well, I didn't want to mess with your schoolmates and banned them.
Oh, Brandon, if you see him acting up like that, let him have it. Have it. It's okay. You can tell him. You can tell him it's right or just time out. I mean, do what you feel you have to do when they start acting up like that.
Yeah,
You are my
Robert,
moderator. I have complete trust in you.
Robert, you need to turn that spam filter off because for some reason it's timing Willie out, and I haven't even seen him type anything.
No,
See, I never use it.
Yeah, I don't know why it's acting up like that.
it's junk.
Oh, it's probably because he kept using engine over and over again in the same thing. It probably didn't like that. Spam.
Oh, I'm not
I think
even
it
seeing
was
him
going
type.
I think
Think
it's
you'll lose a
because
lot of
where he
people.
said
Think
going
you'll
to
lose
pull like a
a lot of
knocking
people
engine. That's probably
leaving that on.
that message where he said going to pull a knocking engine. That's probably what it said. It kept seeing knocking an engine and a few other words over and over again. And it probably didn't like seeing that. It was probably okay. Even though I disabled it, Nightbot will probably just keep running that message, please do not spam the chat. It's not going to do anything. It's just going to keep putting the message in there, do not spam.
Yeah, I use Nightbot for running like messages and stuff, but I don't use it to run filters because that's what I got moderators for.
I mean, I don't use it for running filters unless I absolutely have to, or if the moderators don't know what to do. No, see, Kathy, the spam thing is off. I disabled it, but it's just going to say, please do not spam. It's not going to be like, it's not going to kick out. It's just going to tell you, please don't spam the chat now.
So sit back and relax, Willie. You'll be back shortly.
So, man, if they ever show up one of those times and they start acting up, don't be afraid to put the hammer down on them. I don't want my moderators to ever. So if you see my schoolmates show up and they start acting up in the chat,
that'll fix my cub.
Excuse me.
just look at so. This is for all my moderators. If you ever see my schoolmates pop in the chat and they start acting up and saying the same thing over and over again, don't be afraid to put the hammer down on them.
Oh, don't worry. I'll put the hammer down on anybody. It don't matter to me.
They said they're going to show up tonight, but they had a game, football game or basketball game, so they're not going to show up. So we don't got to worry about that. Maybe till about 9:30 ish. All right, who wants to be our fifth and sixth wheel?
Hell, even if Kathy starts acting up, I'll put the hammer down on her too.
There you go. Oh, who's that one guy that we usually have as a moderator in some other streams? He's really fast. It's I think it's Hot Rod and
Hot Rod and
no, we have a few moderators in some of the other chats that are freaking on it.
You start acting a fool, Kathy. We'll let
I got my dog back, Johnson.
You guys want to see a cute video? I'm watching it on watch the TV, then watch the dog. Guy's playing dots, right? He throws.
Oh, I guess does she think it's a toy or something? Oh my gosh, she thinks she thinks it's a toy.
Yes,
that's one way to do it.
Axel is home.
That's cute.
Axel is out of the puppy hospital.
You know what I do? I do a thing in here that says, if you could, I do a banner that says, we've just like it's greatly appreciated.
Thumb up or thumb down for all of you.
That'd be a hilarious channel banner, wouldn't it? Please leave a dislike. It's greatly appreciated.
All right, Boneyard. I'm gonna check out your video after the stream here or tomorrow morning.
Do your Boneyard.
We got a tide delivery for Monday.
Nice.
Monday's
That's a lot of money sitting there.
42 tires.
Score. Yeah, and definitely, it's an earned paycheck. Now, are those just for inventory or are those sold?
It's sold. That's for Monday. Monday's job.
We'll try and figure out year my dial indicator was made because the only number that's put on it is 207988. So I wonder if it was. I'm guessing it was maybe made in the 70s. We got the good old battle calipers.
Swingle. Swingle.
Oh, hey, Lucky. Ever hear that tire? There's a new tire. I guess they got called a Swingle.
I'm sorry. What's that?
Super Swingle. Super Swingle. Jay wanted to know about how much a
Super Single 24.5.
Yeah.
Well, they don't run them up here in East Coast. Very rarely we get them, but a Super Single they go anywhere from 6 and change and up. And if I'm not mistaken, it's only Michelin that has Super Singles now that produces them. So, you know, when they put a Michelin stamp on it, you know, it's double the money. So
Yeah.
they do a Super Singles like Midwest and out West, but you know, East Coast you don't see it that much.
You see them some on trailers around here. Dump trailers. Yeah, aircraft tires would make good tires, but they don't have a lot of traction on them, or tread on, or yeah, traction, tread, whatever you'll call it on them.
Most of that's all airplane tires, and most of them are ply rating.
Be good flotation tires. Yeah, I can never understand the guys running the Super Singles on the trailers around here, especially the ones that are running like the landfill and stuff. You get a flat, you're done. You can't
Yep.
move.
Exactly.
I'm gonna create another banner to
You are the banner man, so
here.
go ahead.
create banner. This one's gonna be more of a surprise. I'm not gonna say it as I And yep, we still got Mr. Man Bun down there in the corner.
We get
Brandon, that'd be your
We
next
can see
name.
it.
Next time maybe I go Mr. Man Bun.
yeah, of course we can see your lips move as you're reading it while you're typing it. So,
Be right back, guys. I'm going to get a drink.
all right, we'll be here.
Ready for this one? Here it comes. Oh, I gotta show it. Hang on. This one's more of a surprise. This one will this one's for the haters. There you go.
Okay,
There you go.
done.
We leave like or dislike. Either one counts as a view.
Now check your
There's Tractor.
Yep, what's up, y'all?
check your dislikes now, Horace.
I probably should.
there
you go. Please leave a doesn't like or dislike. Either one counts as a view. That one's for the haters.
What I was saying about the Super Singles, I can't type because of fat fingers, but A lot of the chip haulers and stuff like that down here run super singles on their truck and trailer.
We got one this week, Brandon. So far, so good.
And the reason I was
Okay, I'll
asking
I'll
Lucky,
give you a like. I'll do away with the dislike and give you a like again.
reason I was asking Lucky is I was thinking about when I redo my 54 F100,
Yep.
putting 24.5 semi truck tires and rims all the way around on it, putting super singles on the back, and then get the skinnies for the front.
Yeah. The thing is, like I said, it's, you know, the super singles that I know for a fact, Michelin is the only one that produces them. You can't even get them Jap no more.
Huh.
I'm gonna go get something to drink, so I'll be right back.
Copycat.
Oh, I had to get me a cup of coffee before I come back a while ago.
Some nice
think
ginger
I'm-
ale.
I think I'm gonna go mix up some chocolate milk. Maybe get some ice cream. I don't know.
Oh, now
Can't
you
mix
just
up-
teasing
Ice
us.
cream and chocolate milk. That sounds like the winning. That sounds like the winning combination tonight.
That's just
You
wrong.
can't mix up. You can't mix up chocolate milk. You have to get it from a brown cow.
Yep.
Jeez.
So I guess a red cow makes strawberry milk.
Yep.
Okay.
I guess
I'm not going to say what I was about to.
Kathy, what, she going to bed? Just go ice my rib? Oh, all right. I got you.
Yeah, she got that rib injury from Craig throwing her out of the airplane.
Yeah, I guess so. And we got Mick over there with a rib injury, too.
Mm.
Yep.
Craig must have threw him off the train, too.
People getting rough with people. Or to be ashamed of themselves.
Well, Kathy wanted to go skydiving, so
Next time she needs to do it the correct way instead of being thrown out of a plane with just a trash bag to float down with.
yeah. Next time, use an umbrella.
Do it like normal people.
Yeah, Mary Poppins style.
Well, she does have to put bricks in her pocket when the wind gets up to keep from getting blown away.
Yeah, yeah.
She gonna take the rug beater off the wall and come beat me.
Speaking of Mary Poppins and stuff, I heard on the radio the other day they're going to make a new Pippi Longstocking movie.
I heard they were making a redo of that. What it is, they've run out of ideas, so they're having to remake stuff and change it up to actually have something to do. Because nobody's got no creativity anymore when it comes to movies.
Yep.
They just want to redo everything that somebody else has already done and think they're going to do it better.
Yeah.
Well, same thing with the TV programs. The best one that I enjoyed was Elf.
That was fun
Yeah.
to show.
Whoa, Craig. I like some Dunkin' Donuts. You can't be talking bad about some Dunkin' Donuts.
I've never had
Emma.
Dunkin' Donuts. We got a Dunkin' Donut here in
Have to
town
go-
that's opened up this past summer, but I've never ate at Dunkin' Donuts in my life.
No?
I go
I have
there
a couple
for the
things I gotta go take. I got something else I gotta go do, but I'm gonna switch over to the phone and bring y'all with me. Then we may go out and chat for a couple minutes. And
Hey,
y'all
we
for a
don't want to
little
hear
tour.
you we don't want to hear what you do in the bathroom. No.
No,
no, I'm not going. I'm not going to the bathroom. I gotta clean out the cat's litter box. But I won't
No
have the
plop,
camera on
plop,
for that. It'll be
fizz.
camera will be off and muted. Then we're probably gonna go out in the shop and then stare at the rat rod for a few minutes.
All right.
Right. She's lighter than a tin of popcorn. Well, she needs a bread sheet.
Yep. Oh, lordy. What was I about? I done lost my train of thought now.
Because it's 9:30. Everybody loses
Yeah.
their train of thought.
Yeah. Oh, we was talking about remakes and stuff like that. When they redone True Grit that John Wayne done, and old Jeff Bridges tried to play it, ruined that movie. I don't know if y'all ever seen that one that Jeff Bridges done where they did the remake of it, but it
Nope.
sucked. It sucked. It ain't worth wasting your time over.
No, I haven't seen that.
There's only been a very few movies I've ever seen that the remake was even close or better than the original. Very few. Yeah, Craig, my train of thought's pretty much run out and ready to go south. Florida.
And my tender ran out of coal a long time ago.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we just all pack our stuff up and just head to Nate's house and just knock on the doors, tell him we're coming in.
Funny
Heck yeah.
you should say that. We've talked about moving the Small Engine Nation get together to Nate's place.
Yep.
There's plenty of places down there to ride, plenty of trails, plenty of stuff to see.
Well, guys,
And it's a
Hotels.
lot cheaper to stay down there. Do what, Brandon?
I wish I could come, but I just can't think of a way to make it happen this year.
Make Stacy pick your ass up.
Yep.
That's true. Didn't even think about that.
Catch a ride with him. Just throw him a little money for gas, and pay for your own eats and all.
Yeah.
Always do it like the 70s.
Yeah, but you got to watch out doing that nowadays.
Yeah.
You stick the thumb out now, get picked up, and then disappear forever. But like I told Nate and them, I'm gonna see about trying to. I believe I can get my hands on a camper to pull down there and have room for several people to stay with me in a camper.
Hey, Craig, he wouldn't be the F550 hood decor. He'd be the new up periscope. Now that would be funny. See him and Tink have their head stuck up out that sunroof, 90 mile an hour down the highway.
Who's that?
Lord have mercy.
Oh. Who's that? Harry and the Hendersons. You guys remember that?
Yeah, where Harry had his head out the top of that panel wagon and all,
Yep.
sounded like the police siren.
Yep.
Love that movie.
His truck ain't got a moonroof now, Craig. I figured he would have got one with a moonroof in it.
Somebody ding dong. Avon Colon?
Nah. Text message or something.
Well, Craig, next time you see him, you'll have to ask him if he got Tink a moonroof to up periscope.
No, my notifications went out for the chat for tomorrow morning.
If I'm up, I'll try to be in there, Lucky.
Yeah.
But with
All right.
my insomnia and all, most of the time I don't even get to bed till 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning.
I usually stay on for about an hour. Last Saturday it was an hour, but depending how the chat goes, it could be 10-minute chat, it could be an hour, 2 hours, depending how many people show up.
Yeah. Hey, Lucky.
Yeah.
On the Lucky 7, are you going to stick with the little small lawnmower battery, or are you going to try to upgrade to an actual full-size like car battery in there?
I have 2 lawnmower batteries in there. Total of 600 cold cranking amps on both of them.
How would it work to get one of them like the Interstate Gel Core sealed batteries, one of the smaller ones, but it's like 600 or 800 cranking amp battery, but it ain't as big as a regular car. It ain't real wide or anything. It's a smaller cell battery. How would it work to run something like?
No matter what you do, because you're only pushing out so much voltage from the engine, the recharging, unless you could run an alternator. So,
Yeah.
You could have a regular lawnmower battery, and plus with all my lights on it, it's still not going to have enough to charge. So, I get the 2 batteries.
I seen
Most of it.
something. There's an alternator you can get. It's actually made for a Kubota, either the Kubota zero turns or little Kubota forklifts and stuff like that.
Yep.
It's about as big around as a Coke can or a little bit bigger, and it's about 4 inches deep. It's an alternator. It comes with a flat plate that bolts up. It runs off a belt that you could run off of the crank off the bottom of your motor to run the alternator to charge up the system like a regular car battery.
Well, I have actually been preparing in the fabrication what I have now. If you notice the front, I got the fenders, but that bracket that goes across to fender to fender, that is the same height as the top of the flywheel. So I'm in a process of trying to see if I could be able to get a belt to go to the flywheel to an alternator.
A regular car alternator?
Yep.
And bolt and turn it where it's on its side down with the belt underneath.
Correct.
Do a GM style alternator and then it'll be just a 1-wire hookup, basically.
Yep. Plus, how long you been working on that?
It's been about a month.
A lot of time in that. Looks like you did a lot of good fabrication there. Gonna have to.
There's the axle.
You have any YouTube videos or anything on that?
I'm getting ready to put some together for it.
Well, make sure you let me know. I'm really interested.
See, this has what they call the swept forward axle. So what it does is it comes out straight here, and then it's angled out like that way. So it goes straight, and then it's angled out just a little.
Yep.
Oh, that'd be awesome, Kathy.
Hey, Horse. I just had an idea looking at that front axle. You ever thought about going off of where it mounts to where the spindle, the hub and all mounts to the spindle and all, the actual top part of the spindle, welding on the pieces to where you could bolt a fender that go over the front tire to where when the tires turn, the fenders stay covering the tire and turn with the tire. That actually mounts to the spindle itself.
Yeah, I do that, but there's not like if you turn that. Yeah, I mean your steering is limited on this enough as it is.
Uh-huh.
I mean the fender I just pulled, the steering is limited enough as is. You get fenders on here, you're gonna be able to turn it or gonna whack
Just
right on the hood.
Just do the fender where it covers over the top of the tire, where it don't wrap over the sides. It's just over the top and come down so far so it don't sling stuff off the tire back up on you. Almost like what they used to call a mud flat fender. It just straight, nothing on the sides, and it's just got like a little piece of round tubing that the flat metal's welded to.
Yeah, this belt guard here, that's all one piece.
That's a lot of bending.
But there's a conglomeration of drive.
Yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to do on my Sears that I got out there, is get all them belt and pulley systems set up on the side for the drive on it.
The way we bent all that steel is with this big girl right here.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a 612 bending press. So what we think that means is it can do a 6-foot section of 12 gauge maximum.
Wow, that's nice.
12 gauge. That's some pretty thick metal.
Yeah, that's what that press will do. 12 gauge, and it can do it 6 foot wide at a time.
That's something I'd like to have my hands on to be able to use for about a weekend.
It's one of the old Chicago ones that they used to sell over in Detroit at one of the dealers.
Yeah.
Hey, Munster. Put up on that. He said he'd rather use batteries this way if it doesn't leak. Well, lawn tractor batteries are the same design as motorcycle batteries. They don't leak.
There's where it was sold from. Mackenzie Canyon Company Machinery Supply, Detroit, Michigan.
Cool.
Machinery tool supply. Right there. It's what you probably can't read that tag.
No,
It
I
says,
can't.
Chicago Steel and Bend Brake, size 612. The serial number is 40566. It was made by Drayson Krupp Manufacturing Co., Chicago, Illinois.
Cool.
So I'm guessing
Straight
what that
home.
means is the fourth month, the fifth day of 1966 is what I think that tag means. So she's 54.
Sweet home Chicago.
Well, I'd like to have something like that. I went and bought me one of them little cheap 30-inch bend brakes from Harbor Freight.
I know this takes at least a decently sized garden tractor or subcompact tractor to move because it's so heavy.
Yeah.
These are your these are your locks for your wrist finger.
Yeah.
I think these are 5 or 10 pound, maybe 15-pound weights.
Yep.
One thing, when we were bending that steel, it keeps slipping. So what we did is we got creative. We took the 3-ton floor jack and took some boards and put it underneath this and was able to push up on it and help it bend.
Horse set looks identical to the one we have at work for the HVAC guys.
That and the what do I call it? Yeah, plasma cutter. That's what I'm trying to think of. That and the plasma cutter are lifesavers.
I plan on getting a plasma cutter this year.
I'd love to have a plasma cutter. It'll take me too long to save up to get one.
The only drawback about a plasma cutter is you have to have a good air compressor or run the CO2.
I prefer the air compressor.
Yeah.
I got a big tank out there, but I can't find parts for the compressor. It's on top of it. I need a new piston and a set of rings.
Brandon, this is what ours is. We got one of the hypotherms.
Yep.
Hey, Jay, check at Harbor Freight. They were having some good deals on just the compressor itself.
Yeah.
There for a while. You can get a 2-stage, pretty decent one for not too much money.
Well,
back into the where I go where it's warm instead of being out here in the cold chop.
Puller, the compressor I got, tank and all, is made by DeVilbiss, but it was the one that I got was from 1951.
Right.
It's a twin cylinder, but I don't think it's a 2-stage compressor. I have to look at it again, but it's a twin cylinder and one of the pistons busted.
Well, if it's a twin cylinder, then it's a 2-stage.
But everything's there, but one piston busted, so I got to get a new piston for it, and trying to find a piston the same size with the rings and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a headache.
Can I wire a 2-stage air compressor to my big generator, that big generator I have?
It just depends if it's 220 or 3-phase.
Gotcha.
I had the chance to get a nice big compressor from work, but it was the motor on it was 3-phase.
Oh yeah, and those converters are expensive.
Yeah, by the time I bought a converter and everything else, I could have just bought an Ingersoll Rand air compressor that runs off 220.
Why don't you convert it from electric to a gas? Just get a gas motor and get the pulleys and all the same size to run the compressor motor with.
Because same as yours, Jay, that compressor was making lots of noise. That's why we take it out of service.
It needs to be going back through.
Yeah, and that was my plan is just to buy the compressor from Harbor Freight and use the motor that was on it. Like I said, it was a 3-phase. So again, if I bought the compressor and come up with a motor and did all the conversion, I'd just be ahead of the game just to buy an Ingersoll Rand stand up.
Yeah. Well, this whole thing a buddy of mine gave to me. It used to be he worked at the State Department and all for the highway and all.
Mm-hmm.
And they had it by a building with a bunch of other stuff. And his boss man told him, said, "Get rid of it. I don't care where it goes. Just need to get it cleaned up and get out of here." So he asked his boss if he could give it to me. His boss says if he comes and y'all load it into his vehicle and y'all get it out of here today, he can have it. He called me and said, "Can you be out here to pick it up?" I'm like, "Give me 10 minutes, I'll be there." I didn't know the tank was about half full of water when I got there because they never drained the thing. They loaded it in the back of my truck with a forklift. You ought to see me trying to slide that thing out in the back of my truck on 2 4x4 posts. I about killed myself sliding it down there. And once I got it to the bottom and turned it sideways, water started pouring out. I took the other 2 plugs off the side and went draining it. Oh man, once we got it all out of there, it wasn't that bad, but until then it was rough.
We did that when they redid our machine shop at work.
Yeah.
For the engineering program, the air compressor is actually in the basement, and the thing's huge. The tank on it's probably 4.5 foot across, and as tall as me. And the compressor itself sits off to the side of it. We were down there. We were gonna move it, and they decided not to. Well, we were messing around with it, looking at it, and all this kind of stuff. And it's supposed to have an automatic air, drain on the bottom.
Yeah.
Well, we were messing around with it, moving around, and one of the guys stepped on that line, and it broke off. I swear to God, that thing was 3/4 to almost full of water.
Oh man, that made a mess with it, with all that pressure, and pushed it out that bottom.
Well, there was no pressure on it because we had it shut off, but it started draining and draining and draining. Well, they were going to take it out, and put a newer, brand new air compressor in there.
Yeah.
After we drained all the water off of it and got it, cleaned out, the damn thing ran great. It was actually a 3-stage pump.
Oh, it was a triple cylinder.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, them things work real good. And they don't take long to build air pressure in a tank with one of those.
No, it doesn't.
But it takes a heck of a motor to turn them things.
Yep.
My uncle's got one. It's 3-cylinder compressor and all sitting in his bone pile. And I asked him, I said, is there any way you can let me get that compressor? He says, you got a motor to run it? I said, what size does it need? He said, that one takes a minimum of a 5-horse motor, electric motor.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, Lord. I said, no, I ain't got nothing like that.
We do.
See, I was
Harbor Freight 6.5 horse Predator slap down there.
See, I was eyeballing that tank. I was going to bring it home, cut it off for a fire pit.
Yeah.
Make 2 of them, a top and a bottom.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I don't want to change
a compressor like that.
Don't want to change the subject, but
6.5 horse Predator on there.
Johnny's Garage. I don't know if everybody's seen it, but you got to check out his video. Did a good shot off Neat. I guess they teamed up and put some lights on his mower.
I have to check that out in a little while.
So just don't forget to check out that Johnny's Garage.
Which it ain't going to be much longer. I want to get off of here because I'm still dealing with 5-headed dogs. Ugh.
No. Okay, right with that 3-stage compressor. Just get one of them Harbor Freight 6.5 horse Predators and put her on there, and there you go.
The only thing with that horse, that 6.5 horse Predator gas motor ain't got the same torque as that 5-horse electric motor does.
Right.
Never know what the old Predators can do.
Yeah,
Better get one of the big old Predator between
the amount of torque that motor would put out, that electric motor, is what keeps that thing going. Once that compressor kicks on and starts running, it would put that 6.5 under a good bit of strain, I believe.
No, our compressor is 2-stage and it's got a 5 horse on it. But getting back to our bending press, we're getting back to the bending press. At 12 gauge, it struggles with 12 gauge. You gotta give it some real good force. But you get some 14 gauge in there, like a small section of 14 gauge. You can. It's weird when you get the 14 in there. You just hit it and it goes just like that with 14 gauge. 14 gauge is nothing for it to do. 14 gauge, that press does 14 very well. It bends very quickly, so as soon as it hits 90, you gotta back off.
Yeah. Which I got to
But 12 gauge is the absolute maximum that press can handle.
build a stand and all to put that bend breaker I bought from Harbor Freight on. I got some stuff I need to build with it.
All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here. My eyes are getting real super heavy. So, Horse, it's been great being with you here, brother. And we will catch you all tomorrow sometime.
That sounds good. It's way past
Yeah.
my bedtime. 2
Yeah.
or 3 hours.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
almost 10 o'clock here, and I still got dogs to take care of. So I think I'm going to slide out of here too, Horse. And we'll catch y'all again. I appreciate you having me up, Horse.
Talk to
appreciate it,
everybody.
Horse.
More the merrier.
Y'all have a good one.
Yep, you too.
You too. Yeah, now it's just me and Man Bun.
You're the man bun. See, my comment just says Horse has a man bun.
No, it's more like Horse has about a bald head.
It's okay. You can get one of those clip-on man buns on Amazon.
Oh, there you go. I could see Jimmy in a man bun though. That'd be hilarious, wouldn't it?
Okay, yeah. Eating his
Jimmy.
worms.
I could see Jimmy pull on socks and sandals and a man bun. That's just a challenge for you, Jimmy. Hey, there's Mudster. How you doing?
Mudster, I just looked at Eastwood, and they really do got some good prices on some plasma cutters. I think that might be the way I go. They're cheaper than Harbor Freight on their plasma cutters.
Looks like that point set I have for the Briggses. The points on them are like brand new, but they're still a little corroded.
Yeah.
I mean, brand new condenser, everything. I guess if I ever find like a 5/4 Briggs that has points, I need to put new points in it.
There you go.
I can put the new points and condenser in it. Just do a complete rebuild and put new points and condenser because I have an OEM set of points and condensers.
I think that size goes up to either 5 or 8 horsepower, don't it? From like their lowest horsepower, it fits all the way up to like 5 or 8 horsepower.
Yep. I guess if I ever get a 5/4, I mean the 5/4 I have now has it's got the electronic ignition. It had the electronic ignition when it was brand new from the factory.
Yeah.
But it's funny is in my diesel class used to be the automotive class. Which is they have a bunch of 3 and 5/4 Briggs blocks up there. There are points and condenser Briggses. Get one of those running, doesn't work. And be, hey, I got a new points and condenser kit.
Yeah, I don't get people's problem with points. I never had problems putting them on and getting them adjusted right. It's easy. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, that's the one thing I've seen like some new small ones, you guys, so are just getting into a complaint about. They're like, I hate doing points. It's like once you earn points, they're not that hard. Just hit your gap and
Learn
they're very
points.
clean them and hit your gap.
Learn to
Right.
adjust.
Craig, that's not true. Craig, I
Yeah.
think that's the opposite way around, Craig. I think he got reversed that order, Craig. Because we know what happens when Monica joins the panel. Isn't that right, Brandon?
So anyway, learn points. Learn how to adjust the flathead valves by taking them out, grinding off a little of the stem, or lapping them down a little bit more just to get to the right adjustment on them and stuff like that.
Oh, I know on my K301, I don't set the valves up. The valves aren't set that way. They're actually adjustable. The tappets have adjusters on them.
Yeah, some of them are like that, but some of the early Briggs and stuff, you actually had to take the valves out and grind the stem.
Yep, that's not. What's funny is on that Kohler Magnum 8 I have, the valves are non-adjustable.
Yep.
That's just, I think that's stupid not being able to adjust on the tappets.
Well, you got it. You just got to grind your valve stem or your lap it down to increase
Yep.
or decrease. It's just you just gotta go very little at a time and just keep checking.
I know some of my friends have no clue how to adjust points. I always tell them, well, once you learn how to do it the first time, it sticks with you.
Yeah.
Because points aren't that hard to do when you learn them.
Nope. And most of them on small engines are all set to 20 thousandths.
Yep, that's how my Kohler is. Kohler recommends 20 thousandths.
So does
Yeah.
Brig. So it's like all small engines pretty much run on point wise is 20 thousandths.
Yep, but now everybody's going to that electronic ignition. The magnetos and stuff.
They're okay. I ran Nobon thing that I broke the plunger on my Sears SS15. But sometimes when you can't get a carburetor just right, sometimes you can make up for it in the points adjustment.
Yep. That's the nice thing about points over magneto ignition. If there's something not right, your carburetor's acting up, just set the point cap tighter or wider.
I never did the matchbook trick because I always had a filler gauge, Craig. But I tell you what I do. I set the air cap on the magnetos with a piece of printer paper or a business card. A piece of printer paper I just fold in half.
Yep. That's what I do for all the Briggses I've worked with. I always take a business card and swipe between the flywheel magnets and the magneto ones. Let it suck down through, and there you go, point gap set. Not point, magneto gap set. Because I think the magneto gap on my Briggs is 5 or 10 thousandths.
It should be 10 thousandths.
I know it's funny. Is the coil on mine the set point gap at 5 or between 5 and 10. Yep. But every time I do stuff like that, most of the time when it comes to points, I always bring out the fewer gauges and.
Yeah.
What's funny on my little Maytag, it's easy to remember how to set the point and plug gap on it, because the points gap for the Maytags is 20 thousandths, and the spark plug gap is also 20 thousandths.
Yeah.
20 on the points, 20 on the plug. So it's really easy to remember how to set the point and plug gap on one of those. Just remember 20. That's a magic number.
See, usually the thing I have to keep the spec sheets on is the valves and the head boat torque. I don't always remember because some engines use different specs for that. So
I know, Jimmy. The link's in the chat if you want to come up here. I mean, we really have nothing better to do. Everybody just up and left.
Yeah.
It's like poof, they gone.
Craig, on some of those old Kohlers, you actually had to use a timing light too.
Oh, hey, it's CJ. Oh, come on, computer. I don't know if that's Jimmy. Come on, computer, go. There's CJ.
Yeah.
And we got our third wheel. We have our third wheel.
The reverse strike is complete.
Now I'll leave.
Yep. I mean, that's the thing. Everybody was here, stream was going good, and poof, everybody went gone.
Yep. Captain Jake shows up. Oh, there goes the neighborhood.
Yep. The neighborhood was gone before you even showed up.
Well,
The
thanks.
neighborhood left, 10 minutes ago?
It's because
Yeah,
they're
neighborhood
old.
packed
It's
up
all
about 10
past
minutes
for
ago.
bedtimes.
Yep.
It's bedtime at the nursing home, guys.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, one of them was in pain, so we had lucky he was gone, and then after that, Ed and the other people left. All the old people.
Okay.
Well, we have Craig in the chat. He's the current elder of the stream.
I just woke up. I was
Morning, sunshine.
napping. I was napping.
Oh, morning sunshine.
Can you imagine if I was really like that?
Oh my gosh. Crystal Price, slap your silly.
No, I doubt Crystal would have gone for me as a freaking boyfriend, you know.
Yeah,
I
look,
don't
Jimmy.
wanna get up.
Back in my time, we used a matchbook for the points.
Yeah. Back in my day, we used that matchbook. Goddamn point gap shit. Nope. I prefer using fewer gauges. They're more accurate. Now, if you're a real finicky small engine guy and you want to check that for you, that's when a dial indicator can be your friend. No,
I
Brandon,
got
what-
the I got the Tecumseh dial indicator for real no Tecumseh engines.
Brandon, here's the thing. I don't know if I have it or not, but I still actually have a fresh, like a K301 block. Or K301 block. I don't have the valves, I think, but I do have a piston connecting rod and crankshaft. I don't know if I still have the parts or not, but I know I have a few gaskets. So if I still have that block, which I think I do, and I got more of the gaskets, I could probably do a complete rebuilt K301.
Hey, Mudster, how you doing? Greg? How you
Because I
doing?
do have a K-Series block laying around, I think.
Jimmy C, what's up?
I'm trying to get Jimmy to come up here, but he won't. I don't think he wants to. Does he?
You gotta insult him a little bit.
Come on, Jamie. Captain's up here. Join.
I ain't got nothing right now. Like I said, I just woke up, so like it.
Yeah. I told Jimmy I could see him with the socks and sandals and a man bun.
Riding his mini chopper.
Yep.
Hey Jim, is that a man bun or freaking brain cancer, you dork? I don't know. Like I said, I got
Brandon,
nothing.
you just see his man bun flapping in the breeze socks and sandals cruising on his mini chopper.
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
you see him drive by. Oh, there's Jimmy.
Oh.
Here comes Jimmy. Ying. You know when Jimmy pulls in your driveway when?
That's how I felt like when I drove that ACP chopper I had. I've always felt like I was like this.
Jim,
Right.
Jim, we didn't ask you about
Brandon.
your technical issues. We asked you to come up on the panel.
Hey, Brandon. Now you know how I feel when I get in like a friend's go-kart that's really small. I'm always like this in small go-karts. I hate small go-karts because somebody's like, you can drive it. I'm always like, my knees are up to my freaking chest and I'm got my arms way back.
Okay, see,
It doesn't.
Robert, there's a perfect solution to that. Now that you're older and you can work a welder, there's a perfect solution to that. You're
Just
not gonna
chop it in half and extend it out.
Yeah. You ain't gonna get any taller, but you ain't gonna get any shorter. So you gotta freaking figure that out. You gotta be like,
Oh, hey,
You gotta
Brandon,
take
I
the
think
ladder.
Jimmy's throwing some insults at you.
No, he was throwing them at the cat.
we love you, Jimmy. Come on, man. You know that.
Come on,
But
Jimmy.
anyway, you gotta go
We
out.
didn't ask about your technical.
Hold on,
We
hold
didn't
on.
ask about your technical issues. We asked if you joined the panel. We didn't ask about
No,
your
no,
technical
Robert,
issues.
You gotta go out in the yard and take the old broken aluminum ladder and freaking use that to extend the chassis on a go-kart
There you go. There's James.
and turn it into a dragster.
Jimmy, your mic is off. Jimmy, we can't hear you. Unmute yourself. Jimmy,
We're working on that.
your camera's off, bro. Your mic is off. Your mic is off.
Right, issues. Is
You know what?
There.
You
Yeah.
know what you do? Yeah, fix them. That's what you do.
We got you. Hi, Jim.
You know,
How you feeling,
Jimmy, how
buddy?
you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty
Awesome.
good.
I'm
Freaking
I'm glad you're feeling better. You know, you've been under the weather lately. You've been on antibiotics, and I'm just making sure
yeah.
you're feeling good.
Oh man, I just took like a 3-hour nap that I have no idea why I needed it.
Yeah, I did too. No, I know exactly why I needed mine.
Yeah, but I mean, I slept good last night.
I did
You
not.
know, I was like,
I got up way too early.
It's
I was like sleepy all day. I was rubbing my eyes and yawning and stuff. And no, now I feel okay. She made a hell of a dinner, though. She wants me to tell you. She made chicken, like baked chicken, with mashed potatoes, gravy, and stuffing.
I had leftover Chinese food.
Leftover?
Yeah, they were left over from something the wife did, so she brought them home. So they're already left over, and they've been in the fridge for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. So,
Huh.
like,
Robert,
I had
did you overbake your baby?
crispy critter.
Now who's muted? This freaking guy.
I keep hitting the wrong button. Here we go. It says, Captain. So here's what it says. I have all this ground meat and I mean a meat baby. Now no one wants to eat, and all the kids won't stop screaming.
All I know is I got to learn how to use Photoshop so I can put a man bun on Robert.
And we're gonna put one on
Oh,
you.
look at that! He'd
There you
look
go.
good with one. He'd look proper.
There's a wreck for you.
Yeah, wrapped around a tree. Nice.
Oh, that was a charger. I think.
Was
RT.
someone
It
of
was.
those.
It was
Chargers.
at one point.
Wait. That was an RT?
Yeah. That was an RT at one point in its life.
The
Whoopsie.
back end looked like it, but the front end was like.
Yep. Right there. If you look on the back, it has the RT badge.
No. I know the RT. I know. I see the back, but
Yeah, but the problem is the front's in the back.
Yep. It's, hey,
my goodness.
you know what it is? It's a reverse charger. It's a reverse tracking charger.
Dude, let me tell you something, man. I remember people showing me pictures of their wrecked cars when I was a little kid, and like a couple of them almost made me cry, dude. Not from like like a gory mess or anything, but just like
The fact that they ruined such an awesome car.
yeah, dude. It's like what?
Yeah.
Oh my
You know,
god!
it's funny. I have a good story about a car wreck. Years ago, back when my dad had his Barracuda, his black on black '66 Barracuda, he actually he sold it, and a week later, after the lady sold it to, a week later, wrapped it around a tree.
Oh,
there you go.
Horse.
It's only $14.
yeah.
We're gonna
Hey.
start a fund for Horse's man bun.
And it's cheap too.
Yeah.
It's cheap.
Brandon, we don't have anything on the screen. It's black. There it goes. There you go, Jimmy.
That's all you, man. I got my
That's
head.
all you.
Are you hungry, Duffy?
A little.
Do you want some water?
Yeah, go for it. Please do not spam the chat.
So, Horse, what's the deal
Oh,
with the
yeah.
icon picture there?
What? Oh, which one?
The tractor with the
Rat.
car tires on it.
Yeah.
Was that yours?
Using it as my avatar
Own
for a little
that?
bit.
Huh?
Yeah, I own it. Oh, Jimmy, see, I got the.
How come we don't
That's
see
it.
no videos with you on it?
That's what I've been
Because
saying. He
it's,
never makes any videos on cool things.
You know?
What the heck?
It's almost ready to come out of the ground. I gotta do a few more things. I gotta make a fuel tank for it yet, so I can fire it up.
Oh, how come we haven't seen videos
well,
of any of that?
I need
You
a.
can do a
I need
walk
a fuel
around
tank
video
and
on
battery.
it. People like to see that. I give a
No,
shout
listen,
out
Jimmy,
to
we did.
walk around video on
We did
that.
We did a live tour a few minutes ago. I went out and shop and did a live tour.
Yeah, but a live tour is not the same as a video.
Right, because I wasn't here for the tour. And I'm like, that thing looks cool from here anyway. So why don't you like duct tape a tank on that thing and take it for a ride?
Yeah.
Oh, with as much as this rattles, a duct tape ain't gonna hold.
Duct tape pretty much holds, dude. I mean, come on.
Try it.
You
Here's
would
the-
believe some of the shit I've done with duct tape.
But here's the thing, though. I have to borrow a battery from one of my tractors and use a battery box because I have, with the way it's set up, I actually have to run
We hear
an electric
excuses. That's
fuel
all we
pump.
hear.
When I was a kid, we didn't have
Yeah.
duct tape available to us a lot of the time,
Yep.
so we used clothesline
Yep. Clothesline works pretty good too.
or a belt,
Work.
like an old leather belt.
They said, hey, Doris.
Hey, Doris, how you doing?
Love you.
Love you too.
Or
Doris.
do you got any
Oh.
belling wire laying around for us?
Coat hangers work good too.
Coat hangers, yeah.
Look at that.
That's
Ooh,
just
she just got the
Thing.
good
That's
food.
for you.
this is this is
My
me.
mom's
This is
had
me
a mustache
supposedly.
that was pretty much held together with coat hangers.
Oh, not for you.
Now she just took it
Yeah,
away.
here's the thing, though.
But she's gonna
I
live.
gotta make a battery box too, because
That's
I
going to be
actually, with the way
personal.
it's set up, I actually have to run an electric fuel pump on it, or else it's not gonna be able to run at all. It's a diesel. It has the main injection pump, but it used to be a gravity fed. That's how it run off gravity feed to the injection pump. So it doesn't have a built-in lift pump, so I have to run an electric fuel pump.
You make things so technical.
Yeah, all I hear is excuses, guys.
Blah, 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 blah. Duct tape the freaking tag on it. Let's go. It'll work. It'll work. Gravity fed.
You only live once. You only live once, horse.
It's not fuel injected, right?
It's fuel injected.
It is fuel injected. Okay, so you need a pump, but
Yeah, it's a diesel, so it doesn't. There's no. It's got the injection pump. It just doesn't have a lift pump, so it won't suck fuel on its own. It has to be hit with pressure.
well, that's easy enough.
Yeah, I have an electric fuel pump, dude, and we run it off the electric fuel pump to the injection pump.
Get yourself a little fuel infected scooter.
Well, why ain't you got it done, man? Come on.
On fabrication,
Smoky burnouts.
bending panels, making sure the clutch is gonna work, bending more panels,
Get your,
making a fuel tank, hoping the fuel tank
Excuse
doesn't
me.
leak.
get your fuel.
Making a fuel tank. Buy a fuel tank. Find a fuel tank.
And I'm gonna make one because the side cover on the right hand side, looking at the picture of the right hand side, the belt guard looks pretty cool. So I figured why not do something cool on the left side and make the fuel tank on the left side
Look
within
like
the foot
the belt
pan
cover on the
seal.
right
I think
side?
that'd be cool.
How you gonna
Hmm.
weld it? How you gonna? What are you using? What kind of metal and how you want to weld it?
Using a lot of the metal I've been using is 12 or 14 gauge.
You really need some stainless steel for a gas tank or for a hot rod gas tank at least, because it gives it a good look. And
Yeah, you don't have to worry about rust in the
Yeah,
tank.
but the thing is, I have a well, what we do is every time we make our own gas tanks, we get that red coat or blue coat tank sealer and seal the insides with that.
Doris is prolific
Oh.
today.
I think I'd rather use aluminum, but you know.
Doris put
stainless
up
steel,
2 videos.
either or.
We have a wood boiler that we're getting ready to scrap. We may use some of the steel out of that for the fuel tank because we think that's like 14 gauge. And new sheet of steel or new sheet of stainless steel is not in the budget right now.
And yeah, she's doing proper beginning YouTuber techniques, stealing a whole lot of video and getting copyright claims.
Yeah, sheet steel is a little expensive right now. It's not in the budget. So I'm using what I have. Well, that's the thing with this tractor. Most of the stuff I built out of is stuff that I have. So I'm building
Yeah.
it with what I have.
Yeah, that's why you're supposed to find like a I don't know, an aluminum can to use for a fuel tank. You know,
Hey, if
Think I should,
anybody
think I
wants,
should put a beer keg on the back or something?
if anybody's
Big old
in
beer
the
keg
you're
on the
done.
back.
If anybody's in the market for a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment, there's some in Enfield for $1,200.
Yeah, that's a little pricey for me.
We paid that for this whole property here. We're on 2 acres.
Or you could pay $1,500 and rent an entire 3-bedroom house in the same town.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's kind of like that down in Austin. The apartments are way more expensive than the houses.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me either. I'm just saying that's the way. I'm not complaining either. I'm just saying that's the way it is.
Yeah.
You know, like
See, down in Austin, it's caused all the hipsters and stuff that moves
Yeah,
there.
well,
it's them.
Well,
It's-
well, I think when you rent a house, you end up having to cut the grass too. So
I'll cut the damn grass. I go
I
outside
love
and
cutting
the
grass.
lawnmower.
I
Yeah.
hate when people talk about, oh, they hate. I love mowing my own lawn. I can't wait for my grass to grow this tall so I
Yeah.
can this tall so I can cut it.
Yeah, bring it on. I'll go out there and mow the grass. I don't care.
I sometimes cut it when it don't even need cutting. Just
just to take the mower out for a ride. I've done it.
I have a riding mower, and then I'll have a tractor.
Yeah, some people don't want those things, and
Hey man, I don't care what others want. Okay, I don't care what anybody else wants. I know what I want. You know?
right. I
And
know.
I'm willing to freaking maintain a domicile, like my own building, my own home, my own house,
Yep.
be able to have what I want.
Yeah.
I'm willing to freaking shovel my own freaking snow and go out there with a snowblower.
Not fun, but
Hey, if that's what it takes, for me to have my own home, I'm doing it. I don't care if I'm in a damn wheelchair. I will find myself a freaking electric wheelchair that's got a snowblower on the front of it. And if there ain't one, then I'll make one.
make one. There you go.
I will make it myself. Huh?
I want y'all to meet the fur baby.
Oh, yes, though. Look, it's Kitty.
Oh.
Look at him. He's cute. He's got a.
Yep,
He's got a.
this is Tootie. She's a tortoise shell.
Look at that. Look at the coloring.
This is Miss Tootie. This is one Miss Tootie. She's a tortoise shell cat.
Look at the kitty. Crystal loves kitties, and that one's cool looking. And now she's
40.
got
That's what they call a tortoise shell.
Crystal also
Yep,
has
she's a little Miss tortoise shell. Yep, Tootie the tortoise shell.
kitty. Crystal has hiccup.
She likes to lounge. Sometimes she likes to lounge and just lay. Isn't that right, Toot?
Kitty.
Not enthused right now, that's for sure.
She's
But most of the
swishing her
time,
tail.
she can be very loving.
She's swishing her tail. She's irritated.
Yeah,
Mild,
what's
like-
weird is her tail is not poofed up at all. That's like normal poof. Her tail is very thick.
Go blow your nose.
It's weird. She's annoyed, but she's laying
Yeah.
right next to me, loving the attention.
Get out of here.
She's laying right next to me, loving the attention. Isn't that right, Tootie? Tootie, you may hate me now, but my gosh, you're taking the attention, so. She's more of a head rub cat. My room is new territory to her, so she's a little scared, but.
It happens.
Alright, I'm gonna take the little monster back upstairs.
How long you had it?
We've had her for a couple months now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's still a brand new cat.
Yeah, she didn't used to look that fluffy. I have photos of her when we got her. She was a scrawny little thing.
Yeah, it happened.
Well, I'm gonna go put her back upstairs, and I'm gonna look for the photos.
Okay. I'm gonna get the horse mask.
I'm spamming the chat while you're gone.
Yep. This feels right.
Right. Horsing around a horsey shop.
See, that's what a horse needs. He needs one of those horse masks to do his whole live stream in a horse mask.
Who?
Yeah, he does need one.
Who, me?
No, horse.
No horse.
Oh.
I put her.
He needs one to wear
See?
the whole live stream.
Right, Cat? Put the link in the chat.
Did you? What's funny though is I just put her back upstairs, right? And she wanted more attention, so she
Right.
meowed.
In other words, she didn't want you to take her out, get rid of her. She wanted to hang out, man.
No, she's like, stop talking to that box. And talk to me.
Right. Did you see her give the camera the evil eye?
Well, I'm serious. Like when she's wound up, she can be very playful, like bitey and scratchy. But usually when she's calmed down and she's just with me chilling, she'll just rub right up on me and she'll pop right next to me, just let me rub her belly.
She bite and bite and bite and bite and bite. Bite that
Yeah.
bite.
With, I don't know if you hear or not, but she was actually the whole time I was holding her, she was just purring away. She was like, "Oh man." And she was like, because she's a tortoiseshell cat, so like female tortoiseshells, those are like very rare, but a male tortoiseshell is really hard to get. And most of the time when you get one, they're sterile, so they can't reproduce. So tortoiseshells can be sometimes a little hard to get. But they're strong-willed, high-tempered cats. But most of the time they're very loving and gentle.
I know nothing but about cats other than we keep them in the barn to control mice.
There's a lot of them. I'm trying to say in a tortoiseshell, most of their DNA comes from Siamese cats. That's why they're very hot-tempered and strong and very loving at the same time, because they got a lot. Because most of them have a lot of them have the Siamese in them. And then we got the terrier, everybody's favorite dog. Well, my dog. There you go. There's a toy for you. EMS, Emergency Medical Service Polaris.
Yeah, a lot of them use those for like big crowded events.
Off-road too. This one was set up for off-roading.
Fruiting. What's fruiting?
Off-roading.
All right, guys, I gotta get off of here. Check on the dogs and get some stuff done before the night.
Yeah.
Before I go down, lay down.
I gotta eat dinner.
Later, everyone.
I have some photos of it.
Thanks for having me, Horace.
Hey, Brandon.
Later,
No problem there, man bun.
There, Brandon.
I have photos of the cat in here somewhere.
You just saw the cat.
No, like photos of her when she was a tiny little thing, like when she was scrawny.
Did you get her from the pet store?
I don't know. My dad was at a tractor show, and it was her and all her siblings in a kennel, cat kennel.
Okay.
She was the last one in the kennel, the runt of the litter. You know what? She was probably the nicest one of the whole bunch.
Probably. Anyway, she seems kind of tooty and moody, just like a cat. That's fine. Whatever.
Yep. Her name's we call her name's Tootie Pie, but we call her Tootie because she's a tortoiseshell. So figured that name would work.
I call her Tootie. What's with the dude, girlfriend?
Oh, she can be when she.
She got a dude. She freaking her tail in a Z formation. All right, I'm gonna eat this. Thanks for having me up, horse.
Yeah, no
Fine.
problem.
Later,
The only
Jack.
reason they call them like a tortie is because they're not calico. Because calicos have 3 colors, but tortoise shells only have
I just
2.
remembered
Oh,
that
that's how they got the name tortoise shell, 2 colors instead of 3, so they can't call them calico.
Do you want that or do you want pizza?
Do you want this?
I do.
Go eat.
I'm gonna make a.
You're just gonna make me a pizza instead.
He'll be happy with either one, Crystal. He'll be happy with either one.
She froze me.
Not good.
All right. Thanks for having me out, horse. You're awesome, dude. Later, Jim. You're freaking cool, man.
No problem.
Have a great night.
I know Crystal hit ya.
Like, warm up my arm. Jeez, what did you do that for? Just to freak me out. Damn it.
No hit, TJ.
Actually, I don't have to go now
There it goes.
because she's
Right.
going to eat the dinner and I'm getting a pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, working on getting the layout set here. Yep, that's what some torties look like.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the cats that have like the split color right down the middle of the face. It's
Yep.
kind of cool.
Yep, that's what she has. She has the little stripe down her nose. Yep, that's why our cat has. She has the stripe down her nose.
No, I mean I've seen ones that are like almost the whole face is like one color, like one half the face is completely black, or one sometimes it's just like completely orange or whatever, or beige.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
the split face.
there.
Yep, the
Yeah.
two-faced cats.
It just
Those are actually kind of cool.
depends on the cat and the coloring and things like that. So
And see, you know how calicos have 3 colors? The other reason they named them tortoise shells, like because of the coloration patterns, they can come in different color patterns, but they
Yeah.
only have 2 colors, so they can't call them calico because they only have 2
my
different fur
grandmother
colors.
had like a patchy, very patchy calico cat, right? And it used to sleep underneath the table, and it was about the size of a couch cushion. So they called it Fat Cat. Fat Cat was an odd cat. It weighed, I don't know, like 25, 30-ish pounds. It was massive.
Oh, good lord!
It was a big cat, man. And
There's some out there that weigh 65.
well, check this out. It used to be, cock of the walk. It was the head of the barnyard, right? It was getting all the cats in the barnyard were getting kittens from Fat Cat, right? And
Yeah.
it was a calico. It was a male calico, and it was functional. Okay, you get my meaning. So they had Fat Cat fixed, and that solved the problem for the most part. It was freaking just like kittens and kittens and kittens and kittens and kittens, And well, after they gave away most of the kittens and freaking, like sent some of them to the pound and this and that and ASPCA and Humane Society and things, they did what they could with these kittens, right? And then they noticed that Fat Cat was like nursing a brood of its own kittens after they got it fixed. Go figure that one out, because nobody's believed it yet. It was a cross-gender cat. It had both. They call it a hermaphrodite. It was yeah. So
Ooh,
they went back to
that's
they went back to the vet and they were like, okay, remember we had this cat fixed because it was having too many kittens. It was getting all the other cats in the yard pregnant. And the vet's like, yes. Well, here's a box, a cardboard box full of its own kittens. And Are you sure it was this cat getting all the cats in the farmyard pregnant? Come on. Yes, it was. It was one cat
I mean,
all the way around.
if my kitten wants to hang out, I'll go grab her. So if she wants to just hang for a few. I'll see if she won't be as grumpy. I'll go grab the little turd and see if she's grumpy still, and if she's not, she can come hang out.
Crystal would love the opportunity to see the kitty again.
Give me 1 second.
Maybe she can talk to the cat like crazy cat lady.
If we didn't live here, Crystal might turn into said lady. She might be the crazy cat lady.
Oh, well, don't get a house out in the country then. Now I'll go grab the little master and see if she wants to hang out.
Cool.
George, is our dog there is more. The dog is more willing to hang out than the cat is. We was like always like right there wanting to be with everybody. So
Hey, Crystal,
What?
how do you feel about turning into the crazy cat lady?
No.
No, but why not?
No.
But Crystal.
I mean,
Sounds like Captain's the
if I
crazy
didn't
cat
have
old man.
kitty allergy.
I'm allergic to cats, so no, I'm not crazy about them.
Uh-huh.
Some cats are cool, but
I love cats, but they make me sneeze.
yeah, Crystal's also allergic to cats. Probably just as allergic as I, and I'm pretty damn allergic to cats. Okay, I'm just saying.
We're allergic to cats too, but we have one.
Yeah, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying I am allergic to cats.
Doesn't mean you can't be the crazy cat man.
I'm not a cat man. I'm not a huge fan of cats to begin with. I don't really have anything against cats, at this point in my life. But
Yeah, I'm with you. I'd rather not have animals in the house besides myself.
I'm fine with animals in the house. I'm not fine with having pets,
That's what I mean.
that are mine. See what I'm saying?
Right. I'd rather not have pets. They're a nuisance. They drive, they pick the worst times to get sick. They pick the worst times to like make you take them outside.
for a few.
Personally, I like fish.
Fish are about the best pet I could think of. They're real low maintenance,
It's not even about the low maintenance. I've liked fish the best since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
You can get big and sit there and watch them,
Like right off the rip, right? Like from being a little kid, I have loved fish in a tank. Don't get me wrong, I like the fishes of the planet, but no, fish has always been
right.
I think Cody's tail is twitching because she hasn't been down here since she was a scrawny little thing, so this is like new territory to her, so she really doesn't know. She doesn't know what to think.
So yeah, just let her hang around.
Yeah, she's curling up the side behind me though.
Let her find the mouse holes.
Cody, say hi to the camera.
There's a kitty.
Oh, there she goes. See, she'll do that sometimes. She'll get right up next to me.
There's a kitty.
Yeah.
Crystal loves the kitty cats.
It's not so much that Toadie's mad; she's just scared because this is new to her. Usually, I noticed that with cats too. Like, I've noticed all cats are that way. When they get new territory, they get like very scared or very angry because it's new to them. They don't know what's going on.
Most cats that I've seen,
do that.
They immediately start exploring every square inch of like a dank, dark, dirty basement and like a brand new bedroom. They'll immediately freaking jump on the bed and start sniffing everything on the dresser. And dude,
okay. So I think someone here's falling asleep. She's starting to flop over on me rubber belly.
Yeah, my cat would hide, like he's saying. The first thing he'd do is go hide somewhere for a couple hours, and until he gets comfortable with the spot, and then start snooping around.
Maybe sometimes.
I
Sometimes.
think she's starting to relax a little. Her tail's not twitching as hard. I think she's starting to pass out. She's starting to fall asleep.
She needs a nap.
Okay, Teddy. I know this is all new to you. It can be scary.
There's nothing wrong with that either.
This is all new turf for you, isn't it? She hasn't been down here since she's trying, so I think she faintly remembers what it looks like. I had to kind of coach her down the stairs a little to get her to move, but she did it. I just had to coach her. Yeah, you're right, little Missy. She just likes it when she's relaxed. You just start rubbing her head. That's when she's very content.
I'll be right back.
So you want to sleep down here tonight? Here you go. She can be my Friday. Sometime every other week, she can be my Friday night stream cat.
So,
Think you could run a show for me? Huh? There you go.
she would steal the show. Given the proper motivation, she would steal the show.
You just gotta relax. That's what I gotta do. Just gotta relax. You're gonna be okay.
There's YouTube channels that are dedicated to animals, of course. There's even TV stations that were dedicated to animals. Do you remember Falcon TV?
I've never heard of that.
Falcon TV was set up in the 80s by these people that were trying to preserve the habitat of one of the indigenous creatures in Massachusetts. They put a camera in the alcove of a building where a falcon had made its home in a city in Massachusetts. Now, normally what they would have done is relocated the beast to another area of the city that wasn't so well populated, but this thing decided to roost on one of the tallest buildings in the city. You feel me? So instead of relocating it, they said, well, it looks like it's been here for a while, and people kind of like it, like hanging around and stuff, until it like eats a pigeon or two on the sidewalk. But they said, you know what? No, we're willing to make the sacrifice of this thing eating some pigeons in public to give it a chance to, come back to the nature of the city and show people that nature is enduring and this and that. Plus, they got great ratings. People watched Falcon TV, and it was a 24-hour feed, pitch black at night, and then during the day, it would get nice and bright and sunny if it was sunny, and if it was winter, it would get snowy, everything. When it was raining, sometimes it would get a little wet, and the rain blowing in. So yeah.
And then she's not as
You get the full range.
I think I got her to relax.
Yeah, you get the
She's
full
not as
range
puppy now.
of nature with that program. And all I had to do was
Looks
just
like someone's
give
looks
it
like
some-
little kitty's not as frumpy as she was before. She's finally I think she's starting to relax and fall asleep. So I think she's finally learning, I kind of dig this new territory.
Well, you got a nice blanket on your bed. She'll be fine.
Yeah, I think she's starting to lounge and lying down. Pretty.
Well, cats.
You doing okay?
Cats kind of wear a
Here
fursuit
you were there.
all the time too, so they can get comfortable almost anywhere.
Yep. So where are you? In your room or?
Yeah. Yep, there you go. She's finally popped over and relaxed.
Checking out.
Is your room in the basement?
Yep. The bat cave.
Cool.
As he freezes.
Oh, there it goes. Come on. Nice. Yeah, we're back. There we go. Yay. Are you happy?
So you already. Oh, you were hungry, huh, buddy?
Yeah.
My goodness.
Hey, Crystal. He's hanging out on the bed. He's an absolute tub, too, when you see him in person.
It's like about time you let
See if I
me
can get,
down
nope, wrong
here.
way.
Oh, kitty. Oh,
No
kitty.
wonder my mouse is on. No wonder it's acting weird. I want to see one of these times. I want to see on my screen if I can get her to play with the mouse on the screen and see if she'll chase it.
You're supposed to save that for
She's
like
purring right now
actual
too. She's nice and
video
loud.
time, brother.
I know the cat before her just wanted to be outside all the time, so we let her out. One day she went missing. We never found her. The neighbors found her dead in her driveway.
Oh,
I got this little munchkin.
poor kitty.
Oh, there she goes. Tootie. Have anyone have enough Tootie? Huh? Where you go back upstairs? I think someone wants to check out her.
roam around.
Check out the new turf.
Nope, she's
I'm gonna crack my door open so she can.
She
I'm gonna crack my door open.
Oh,
Yep. She wants out. She wants out. I gotta let her out. She wants out. She wants out of my room.
okay.
Okay, Tootie.
Sometimes a cat will come in your room and you'll be like, "Oh, come cuddle with me on the bed, kitty." Nope, right into the clothes pile. It's like, what? That's a big pile of stinky, dirty clothes. Why do you want to sleep there, kitty? Because kitties love stinky things.
Uh-huh.
They love stinky things. They do. They love the gross and the disgusting. Like absolutely festering, nasty disgustingness.
Yep. Dogs are the same way.
Yeah,
frumpy.
yeah, they are. Not all the time. Not all the time.
Well, they're liable to lay on your dirty laundry than on your clean laundry.
Yeah, true.
Because it stinks.
Well, because it smells like you.
Right.
Hey, Crystal.
Hey.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Hmm. Hey, funny we're having pizza. This guy made a freaking one of the dudes that I follow, he just released a video about making a custom handle pizza cutter.
You know, I should.
There we go.
I should find a.
There, she's yeah. I think she wanted to go upstairs for a minute and get her food and water. I think she was just she was starting to get nervous.
Oh.
She's starting to get nervous and grumpy, so she probably needs to go back up to her perch and relax. I think if I give her that cat 15 minutes, half hour, and I go back up there and it's just me and her, she's probably gonna be happy as can be, wanting attention.
Yeah, probably.
Yep, she probably just needs to, because she was starting to roam around and get nervous, check everything out. It's like, yep, she's gotta go back upstairs. She needs to get relaxed.
Yeah.
This time of day, my cat's all over the house.
My computer is freezing.
Mm-hmm.
Man, yet again, we have passed the 2-hour mark yet again.
Okay.
I need to queue up the YouTube side of this. I'm going to see if I can see what the stats are.
Can you fellas hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Because my computer's being a brat. It's just freezing and stuff. So I don't know why.
My laptop updated last night, but it took my laptop like legit 3 minutes to run. It was like that. Oh, Jimmy, you like my banner I got going there?
Please leave a like or dislike. Either one counts as a view. Yeah, it's nothing special, but it's kind of
That one's for the haters.
It's kind of weird.
Hey, to all the haters, thanks for the view time. We appreciate it.
What
Hey,
haters?
Bruce, if you're watching this stream, thanks for the view time, buddy.
You come from dumb all my videos. You a fan.
Yep.
Right.
You're making it big when you get like 1 or 2 dislikes on each video.
Mm.
You must be doing something right.
Oh my goodness. There's so many choices.
That's nice. I was watching a video before the stream, like out like a few hours ago. I seen his a thing called Funny Names, and one guy's name was literally Ben Dover.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bend over. Is your name Ben Dover?
Where
Then
does he
bend
live?
over.
Where does he live?
I don't know.
Hertz?
Didn't
It's Bend
say.
over from Hertz?
I don't know. I'll have to go back and look at the video. Maybe it'll say. It's like that guy's name. Every time he walks out in public, bend over.
Oh, man. You're so special.
Let me
know.
see. What type of pizza cutter do I want? I want a plastic
I
one
can make
or
you
a
one of
metal
those.
one?
Just
On a handle?
you can't know.
I want the full length blade. Those are the ones I like.
I gotta order it from
Or maybe
America,
like
so it gets here in a week instead of
Yeah.
like 2 months.
Uh huh. I understand.
yeah, that's right. Is
Don't order it
there's
on
this place
Wish.
I like called Rock Store, and they sell kits, and you can buy like pizza roller kits and make your own handles, pig serving kits and make your own handles.
Oh wow, it's
Or you can make your own bottle
$1.90
openers.
It's $1.99 if I order it from China, but it's $3.99 if I order it from America.
Mm-hmm.
At $3.99, it gets you here. It gets here faster. It doesn't take 2 months. It's only
Yeah.
a week.
That's
Right.
what I'm saying, man. I can
Yeah,
cut my
you spend
pizza in a week
$4.
instead of in a
spend
month.
Right. You spend $4 to get it to from Walmart, who already shipped it from China.
Exactly. Oh man.
Pretty much.
Whatever.
And you get it in a week, or you wait. And
Right.
it takes 2 months. $4 in 1 week or $1 every month, your choice. Either way, the country of China is getting your money.
Yeah, they already got their money. These are all unimpressive. The ones from China were looking like fancier and cooler, and more sturdy. These ones are just wimpy, and they look like they're about to break just looking at them.
Some of them are about to break.
You just look at it and it snaps. Like, what the?
I got one that the wheel, it looks like one of those big wheel bicycles,
Oh, okay.
the big front wheel. It's like, how it has survived the 15 or 20 years I've got it is beyond me.
Because it's goofy.
Uh-huh. But it works, so don't ask me where it come from, because it wasn't the internet.
I got 0 dislikes on the stream. I'm not gonna be able to speak it tonight.
Oh, but I've
Oh.
always wanted the blade, that's long enough to cut the whole pizza. You know what I'm talking about, Cap?
Sorry. Thank you, Bunny. The one where you go,
Yeah.
yep. I
That's
know
the
what you're
one.
talking about. I've had those. I've had them.
I'm waiting for the
Pretty good.
YouTube side to load.
Well, I
for
think
this
they're
thing.
better because they're easier to clean for
There
the
it goes.
most part. Most of those pizza wheels have the issue of a strut that holds the handle up,
Yeah.
and that crap gets in there, and it's not easy to clean.
That's why you get one of those like nifty brushes that goes in between. Like,
Yeah. Like I said, it's not easy to clean, brother.
ah,
I hate anything in the kitchen that isn't easy to clean.
Same here.
Like I got some tongs that have the rubber tips on them.
Yeah.
It's like the wife, I knew they're gross, right? So I was like, you know what? I just got to see. The wife has had these things for a while. I got to see. So I pull the tip off. Yeah, the funk that was in there.
mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Hmm.
My tongs are metal.
Delicious.
Right.
It's not bad. It's just kind of like standard freezer pizza. Woohoo! Right.
Right.
Walmart special.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like you got extra cheese on that or nothing. No.
It's Tombstone.
Tombstone's at least Tombstone does have a decent flavor to it. It doesn't taste like the box it came out of. Some of them have like really no
we have
flavor.
two really good pizza shops around me. We have Fabiano's and Mancino's, and both make Fabiano's makes a breakfast pizza and it's delicious. But you want like a good dinner pizza, like a good taco pizza, Mancino's is the place to go. But Mancino's does pizza, nachos, subs, and grinders.
There you go.
I've tried their seafood. I tried the seafood grinder from Mancino's, and it is delicious.
Seafood grinder.
Cool. I don't know if I would be able to do a restaurant that has a theme to it, like Italiano or Chinese or tacos or whatever. I think I would have to have the freedom to just serve whatever, to make whatever and serve whatever. That's what they call.
Yeah, there's this other sub place we have called there's some other place you have to. I think they're only in Michigan. I'm not sure. It's called Jersey Giant Subs.
Yeah,
they're better than Subway. I mean, way better than Subway.
Cap, we got a restaurant like that over here. I can't remember the name of it, but they have a menu for the month.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Okay, and basically, it's 2 meals. They have 2 dishes that are served for the entire month. Yeah. So you go in and like the wife order one and I order the other. And it's kind of a little foo-foo because you go in, the first thing to do is, they give you the water and then you get your cheese and crackers and then your salad, and then the meal. It's like, so. But it's kind of, and the drinks, even the drinks are by the month.
Okay.
There'll be like a special tea or a coffee, but that's all there is. There's only 2 options for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. From what I can find on Google, it shows Jersey Giants is only in Michigan.
Pickety Place. That's the name of it. Pickety Place.
Pickety Place.
Pickety Place. Let's see what I'll go see what.
And Jersey Giants is way better than Subway. There you go. This is
that place.
Huh?
Why have I heard that name? I don't know. I mean, it's not too far away. My cousin could have told me about it. She lives in New Hampshire.
There you go.
Yeah,
Here's one right here. This is one of the challenges. It's called the Triple D. Triple Decker Sub.
Oh wow.
That's the full size. That's the full length. You can get them in half that size too.
That's cool.
But that's the biggest you can get is a triple. This way better than Subway. It's better than both Subway on the large. It's some of their large.
There's plenty of places that are better than Subway.
Yeah, it's
Subway's a fast food chain, dude.
Cap,
Yep.
it's a five course creative herbal cuisine.
Ooh.
At least that's this month.
Man,
Spiced tea,
That's it.
raspberry orange tea, herbal tea. Oh, and mocha coffee.
Mhm.
Wow, they got a lot this year.
Maybe.
here's the thing,
Oh,
we've
maybe
been
that-
on here
oh, that's-
2.25 hours.
Yeah.
It's been that 2.25 hours is flown by.
Well, you only stay on as long as you want, buddy. It's your dream. We can.
You know. I'm gonna try and make it 2.5 hours. I can't pronounce anything, but I'm gonna try and go 2.5 and then put it into Brandon. Brandon there has challenged me to beat 4.5 hours because he hit 4.5 hours. He's like, beat this. I was like, I'll try. So only these
Well,
Fridays I'll have to remember to try and beat 4.5 hours. May have to start a little early, so I'm not going until 1:30 in the morning. Probably start at like half hour early, so I can get some. I'm not going too late in the morning. And try and do maybe like a 5-hour stream.
You got school, right?
Yeah, but I do my streams on Fridays, so
That's fine. I'm not concerned about the weekend, but I'm
yeah,
just saying
definitely not on a school night. That's not going to happen.
school is
So one of
in
these times,
school,
like maybe
especially
like one of these times, yeah, one of these times I start like at like 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, start early, and see if I can roll a 5-hour stream.
Well, it's not so much about the length of the stream; it's about the quality. I mean, do you have
Right.
the subscribers in there like actually watching or anything? Right
Yeah.
now it seems like Mudster was the last one to comment
Long ago.
25 minutes ago.
Right.
But there was a lot of people here that everybody just poof up and left.
Yeah, well, it's getting late, It is 11 here on the East Coast anyways.
Yeah, 10 o'clock for those 10 o'clock for those guys over there and
Yeah.
there. Well, no,
Yeah.
Jay from Tractor 5474, where he's at in Georgia, is the same time zone as the
Yeah.
Eastern Standard.
Plus,
Yeah. That's
Plus-
our
So I
time.
say, oh, it's 11 o'clock Eastern Standard. He knows, oh, he's on our time. So
right, yeah. But plus, you're hosting the show. You're not on camera, and right now we're really just talking, nothing specific.
well,
So,
this is why we don't have Monica here right now. You tell me to turn the camera off constantly.
well, Monica's a little unhappy with me at the moment.
She's still pissing at you.
Well, we haven't spoken today, but
Marshmallows.
Crystal wants to show us every aspect of everything that she's doing tonight. She's making hot chocolate right now.
Do I need to make this like the Crystal Show or something next Friday?
I keep telling her she's got a laptop that has a webcam on it. She could be on there anytime she wants, but she doesn't.
Time to start a YouTube channel.
She has one. She's just not on it.
I'm too shy to go live.
She says she's too shy, but the way you get over shyness is by doing it anyway.
Doing. Crystal, you won't be shy if you do it a couple times. You'll be fine.
Morris.
Come on, Crystal. Just do at least one live stream and see if you like it or not. And if you don't like it, don't do them. But just at least try
no.
one.
no,
It could be the next freaking YouTube sensation.
do what she wants, whatever.
You never know. She could be the next YouTube sensation.
There you
Yep.
go. YouTube's got talent.
Don't even start. No sooner do you say it than it actually comes out as a show. Shh.
No, I've had the problem where every time I've noticed I've been having a problem where sometimes I'll say something and it will happen. So there you go. Maybe I'll just say this. We'll each get $1 million and maybe it will happen.
I'll take mine with a side of biscuits and gravy. Because Jimmy's right.
What?
You can't really get a decent plate of biscuits and gravy up here unless you travel.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know, they're few and far between, you know, simple as that, you know. I mean, you know, yeah, you can go to Denny's and get it, but that's not real good biscuits and gravy. You know, it'll you know, it's close, but it's not really, you know, and like there's a place in Hudson, New Hampshire that does really good biscuits and gravy. It's still not Southern, but it's good. And you know, they got a good gravy. The best thing is they got is they do good chicken fried steak. You can buy a
That's what I'm gonna
taser.
do at my funeral. That's what I'm gonna do at my funeral. Everyone at my funeral gets a taser. Last one standing gets my truck. That's one way to do it. You just do like a video before you die. All right, everybody, you have tasers. Here's what I want you to do. Last one standing after getting tased, you get my truck. It's one way to do it. This at the end of the video, you pop back and say, "How it going?" Nobody's answering. Just point at them and go, "Ha ha." Well, it's like if no one was left standing, no one gets the truck. I mean, that's probably what I'll do if I have a nice truck, and my funeral comes and be like, "All right, everybody's got tasers. Have fun." Last one y'all standing gets my new truck.
Guess what?
What?
You can take it with you when you go because people have been buried with their cars.
But I want people to tase each other though and see who gets the truck. It's more fun. It's more fun that way. Well, I'm probably gonna keep making YouTube videos until I can't do it anymore, until I'm old and can't do anything. And that's probably when I'll stop.
You don't even make videos now.
And I released 8 of them like 2 days ago.
30-second clips aren't videos.
No, these are these are 2 reels and they're all over like around 2. Around 2.5 minutes.
Car shows? Okay.
Well,
If I got them around 2.5 minutes each.
there's a guy on YouTube that already does that. His name is RP. He lives in Maine.
There's a bunch of people that already do 2 reviews.
He puts
I
out
know,
like
I had some tools, but I was like, it was suggested by some other people that I do something. It's like, yeah, I'll do a couple and see how they turn out. They're kind of crappy videos, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to release them anyway because they're something.
There's something. Yeah, they are something. I don't know what they call them, but there's something.
Full quality content, great entertainment. Watch me stumble over my words in each video. This thing, I can do a live stream, no problem, but when I do videos, I start tripping over my words. Go figure.
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, we only have 3 people in here, and I think I know who those 3 people are. You, well, me, Captain, and Jimmy. The only 3 remaining people.
I'm about to get up off of here so I can go and do some things. I might see you guys later in a different chat.
Yeah.
Yep. See you next time on one of Jimmy's streams.
Yeah, where were you? Yeah, you were there. Were you there last night? No, you weren't there last night.
No, I was like, I was out of it. I was tired. I was like,
Yeah.
I woke up the next day. I seen it. I was like, oh crap! I missed Jimmy's stream.
Yeah, it's all right. I'll forgive you. But the ladies and gentlemen around the table are going to be streaming tonight. So
Huh, I may have to stop over there then.
yeah, you may. Yeah, huh? You might get
I
over
stopped at
400
I stopped at one of Lisa's streams the other day, and she was like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" I was like, "Good." Then I really had nothing else to say, and I split. Mostly because it was like 11:30, 12 o'clock at night, and I had to go. So when I cut this stream off, when they're ready to go, I'll head over that way.
Oh yeah. You're almost on the 2.5 hour mark anyway. Bud.
Yep. We only have 4.5 minutes to go.
Is that the longest one you've done?
The longest stream I've done was like 3.5.
All I know is that the other thing, and please
The
don't.
longest I've ever done is 3.5 hours.
I don't think anybody in our community is going to be willing to give money for Jackie to move down there with you, because there's so many other things going on right now. And the reason why Ken has to move his trailer is because the man that owns that property wants all the trailers out, and he's going to start bringing in modular homes. That's the reason.
Modular homes.
So it's kind of like not Ken's fault. So I get why it was unexpected. So I get why they're asking stupid shit like beer and shit. And his wife asked him
Jimmy.
out to order pizza and stuff. But
Jimmy.
I get it.
Got it.
Jim, we can actually hear that, buddy. Jimmy.
I muted it. Captain, I muted it on my end because I am the master of the controls.
Well, I didn't know if he could even hear us.
No. I went. Jimmy, we have to mute you, buddy. You forgot to do it.
No, I don't know if he cares or not. You know, it doesn't seem like information that's terribly private, but you know, I mean, it's just kind of like, if it is, well, cat's out of the bag now. So it sounds like, you know, just common sense things to me anyway.
Well, no one really watches my streams afterwards anyway. So I don't think we have anything to worry about.
No, not terribly much. Like I said, it just seems like, you know, the logical conclusions, you know, knowing the community like I do, and, you know, knowing the people that they were just talking about, you know.
Yeah. And if somebody says something in the comment section, I'll just turn the comments off if need be.
Whatever.
That's one of those things. Do it right away. Disable comment section so no one can say, "Oh, what was that all about?" What's
that's
that
fine.
about?
It's fine. I wouldn't even bother. No, nobody's gonna care. You know, like all the stuff that they were just talking about right there is probably gonna come out, you know, in the next day or two. Anyway.
Sometime in someone's stream, and
she wasn't saying anything bad anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it'll probably come out in a stream someday anyway. So.
No, that was Lisa from the round table.
Yeah, we kind of gave the pre-show what could happen.
She's good people, and she's very supportive of the community and stuff. You know, those are all our friends, so it don't matter. She wasn't saying anything bad. But anyway, everybody in the chat, we are about to end the stream, so I'm going to shut up and I'm going to let it go over to Horse.
You go enjoy the rest of your evening.
Oh, yeah.
All right. We're going to bring Jimmy back.
Jim.
Yo.
We heard.
You forgot to mute your mic while you were playing that, buddy. I had to mute it.
Yeah, we heard
you were
that
going on for like 45
message.
seconds to a minute.
We heard that whole first message. We weren't sure if we were supposed to.
Well, probably shouldn't go over the air.
Oops.
Oh well.
No, I was explaining. She didn't say anything bad, and it's just a logical conclusion to draw. You know, know the people in that community anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever. It doesn't
exactly.
matter.
Yeah, I was like, if someone says something, I just turn the comments off.
Yeah. Yeah. Should be all
so
right.
it went on for 45 seconds to a minute. I was like,
yeah, my bad. Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. It's not a big deal.
Right.
We're just telling you, you know, just in case you want to do something.
It's not like we're saying
the parties involved. We all know the parties involved, and you know, I'm sorry.
All right. Like I said,
hold on though. In reality, no real names were mentioned besides first names. So
yeah. I mean,
Yep.
it don't matter anyway. She didn't say anything bad about any of those people.
No,
those are all our friends anyway, dude. So,
Exactly.
but anyway,
Jimmy, what Captain and I were saying, someday in some stream it's probably gonna come out anyway.
yeah,
Mhm.
everybody's gonna find out all that information eventually. You know, when it actually happens. So
Right.
Why
All right.
not give him a little pre-show?
later, horse. Thanks for having me up.
Yeah.
Later,
Thanks, CJ.
everybody that's left in the chat. We'll see you.
Oh, there's no one
all
over
the
there.
viewers out there. I am out of here.
Later. We killing this thing?
Yeah.
It's dead?
Yeah.
Where's the
Yeah.
bye-bye button? Where's the peace button? There it is.
Of the week studio. We broke the
Bye.
2.5 hour mark, so
Good show, man. Good show. All right. Well, we'll catch you later, man.
yeah.
If you're
Later,
gonna
Jimmy.
be up, man, Lisa's gonna go live. I don't know, probably reality a couple hours, but
Yeah, it depends
Yeah.
if I'm still up by then. If I am, I'll stop in and say hi, but
set the reminder and be there anyways.
yep.
Later.
See you later, Jimmy. Okay, so I want to say thanks everyone for coming in. Of course, if you show up and leave a like, it's great appreciated, and I'll see you on the next one.